Yesterday I published a very curious and unusual trick, and I asked you whether you could come up with an idea how I solved this. So I have three lines of text, and well, normally it's a more complicated layout, and I want to finally control the distance between the lines. So I have the line 2, and there can be whatever on line 1, whatever on line 3. It may be, actually in my sample there was a horizontal rule, and here there was a horizontal rule as well, or an image, I don't remember actually. And I wanted to control the distance finally here, so have a little bit more space before before the line of text from the first rule, and a little bit of distance to the next element. And yeah, I found a way to do that totally by accident. Didn't expect anyone to solve this because there's no logic behind it. You just happen to find this behavior, and it might be a bug of Coda for all I know. So how did I do that? Well, most of you they got the first part, so the top padding. Most of you know about the spacer GIFs. You put an image, and when you make that image tall, it pushes the content back, because everything in Coda is basically it's aligned by a baseline. So an image is here, yeah, it's a 1 pixel. This is an image, yeah, it pushes, whenever I add more padding to it, it pushes the content down. But how the hell did I do that? Obviously you cannot put an image on this line because it's a horizontal rule. It occupies the whole width of the canvas. So let me show you how I did that. And normally when people make spacer GIFs, when like Jono with his "can you make a secret doc" or "can you keep a secret doc," he loaded the spacer GIF from a different source. So all he did, he used image and put an URL of the sample 1 by 1 pixel. So what is a spacer GIF? It's a 1 by 1 transparent image, 1 by 1 pixel, so 1 pixel wide, 1 pixel high, and it's a PNG either or a GIF, and the reason is that these are two formats that support transparency. GIF actually is a bit smaller size of a file, gives a smaller size of a file. So yeah, and maybe you won't discover this trick if you do it this way. So what I did, I uploaded the pixel to the table, and it's here. And let me just try and recreate. So this is my line of text. I take the pixel, I take the image, I take the first one because image is an upload cell. It may have a list of images, so we have to select the first one, and I do the image, and I set the height to, let's say, 100, and it pushes the content down, and it sort of works. Now let's try and figure out how to push it, well, how to invert this behavior. So you cannot find actually the formula here, because normally you cannot just put, well, this is maybe a side effect or some, well, hack that this worked here. Normally you cannot put an upload directly to an image formula, and tell you why. So if I do something like pixel image first and put it to the image formula and try to say that the width is like 10 pixels and height is 20 pixels, it will result in a broken image. So it will not be technically that transparent GIF. It will say that the reference is broken. So normally what you have to do is you somehow extract the URL. You cannot just do the object link because it returns the row of the URL of the row where the image is uploaded. You cannot really do to text because it gives you the file name. You cannot really do the to text with concatenating the empty string because it gives you the blob ID or the file ID in the Coda upload system and not the file URL. And you can technically, well, do all that sorts of things and then extract the public URL, but there is an easier way. Before you do the .image, you just use .clip circle. And it allows you to use that image. And if you have an image that's not circular, so the clip circle effect will be negated by this .image formula. So this is how you can render an image you upload to Coda. And let me just, show this to you. Not upload, let's say I select something from Unsplash and it's a test. And test image first. So I put it to clip circle, it creates a circle. Does it? Yeah, it does. Just my internet lags. But then when I put it to image, I can control the width. And it undoes the clip circle effect. So, but this is one way to control the width and height of an image, to display an image that you uploaded to, well, to a cell in Coda. Okay, back to our pixel. So, pixel, image, first, clip circle, width is 1, that is 100, and this gives us the top padding. Now to get the bottom padding, you remove the width. That is the trick. So you can combine one bottom picture, one top picture, and that's how you add top padding and bottom padding to text. And of course, this 100, it includes the height of the line itself. So in practice, this is less, this is 80 something, this is 80 something, but well, this is the trick for you, so take care.